Alright. Why do we not have connection in error state on YouTube? Hold on, I gotta fix this problem. Interesting. Why do I not have a chat on YouTube? That's interesting. Aha! Okay. There we go. So now we can do that one. And it should be on both, yeah? Alright, now we're on. Alright, standby can go away. Hey, and welcome to Riptech Labs live stream. I'm going to be fixing a bunch of these Hallicrafters receivers. If you go to riptech.com, I just made a post about that this morning, outlining what we're going to be doing here. Apologize if you hear a bunch of sound. Hold on a second. Outside, it's finally warming up, so guess what? The lawnmowers start coming out. So if it gets noisy, I'm sorry. I got some music chilling in the background. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but it's there. We might get some cats jump up in the frame. Hey, bonus, right? So what are we doing first? Let's look at this Hallicrafters S120. Now this particular radio, I did fix already a long time ago, and what happened was when I was soldering on the volume connector for the power switch, it broke. So I had to put in this little toggle switch for power, and this I need to look at the other ones now that I think about it. I'm pretty sure this was not me, by the way. So somebody else did this. Normally you'd have an antenna like stuck here that you would, yeah, but it worked the last time I had it powered up, which honestly was several years ago. I'm not even going to guess how many. Let's see if we can get this on here. Get this plugged in to my Syncor. This is my safety message. If you don't know what you're doing with these old radios, especially these Hallicrafters, be careful and do your homework, because the chassis, the metal chassis, can become live if it's these feet are bad. There's rubber insulators inside of there that can rot away and lets the chassis touch the outside of the case. And yeah, you don't want to have live power on this, so then when you go to touch it, you get zapped or worse. So that's why we do this stuff, is to make sure that that doesn't happen. Because yeah, a couple of these I know the rubber's gone and it's not in good shape. So let's see what we got here. Output volts, ping, up to about 117, 120. There we go. Now if I remember right, this one took a long time to warm up. Let's see, band spread, volume, okay. Yeah, you can hear that click. That does nothing because the little tab on the switch snapped right off and I had nothing left to solder it onto. So now the volume is, or the power is on back here. So yeah, should light up. Did it light up? Oh yeah, it did. Awesome. If you can see that or not, but it's definitely lit up. Yeah, you can't tell that much, but you'll have to trust me, the lamps are on. There's one there, there's one there, so it's on. Like I said, if I remember right, this took forever to warm up, and it had really bad drift. I remember that until it was completely warmed up. It was way off, way off. So maybe that's something we deal with. Gotta clean the controls too, apparently. Yikes. Whew. That BFO should be off. Band spread should be set to 100, and it is. I'll explain that in a minute. Band, we want that to be in AM mode. Anything on the civil defense? Probably not.
That's 12.6 a year. Could be worth up to 46.
So AM's working.
He gets 26 million.
Getting the shortwave bands here. It's about 1:30 in the afternoon. I don't know if there's anything I'm even going to find. I don't have an antenna hooked up to it at the moment, so probably not much, if anything at all. I'll be shocked, to be honest. Yeah, and it's got all these, if I can zoom in here. Now I'll have to zoom in post, but you can see on the dial here all these, country names and Vatican, London, Lisbon, Canada, that's all. Yeah, that means nothing now. I mean, there might be a couple of stations that are still on the same band and the same place on the dial, but yeah. Good luck. It's still, if I just touch the antenna terminals, if that would do anything. Yeah, it does. Wow. Nothing there. We're now on this band. Yeah, I can't even pick up WWV. Well, that's disappointing. But like I said, no antenna. That couldn't mean anything. Something's there. And then, typical HF, the noise changes with the frequency, certain oh man, I don't remember that doing that. That's the tuning knob making that squeak like it's too tight or something. I'll have to look at that, because there's supposedly is 5 megahertz. Like I said, the drift. Yeah, I can't tell. What do you mean? Why am I dropping frames like a what? That's interesting. Huh. Well, okay, sure. You know what would be a really good idea too? Is if I hit record on my cameras. Stand by. I'm not gonna let that one hit me again. How about I start over then? Pretend I said nothing. So yeah, welcome to Riptech Labs. This is episode 1 of the Hallicrafters Repar-a-thon. This is my S120 that I fixed a while back. I just turned it on, realized I didn't have my cameras recording, so there's that. What we've got here is a 4-band, receiver. It goes from 550 kilohertz, low end of the AM band, all the way up to, theoretically, 30 megahertz. Right now it's in SW3, it's about 5 megahertz. I can't get it to pick up anything. That band, AM band, worked great. I mean, it receives the volume. Power switch does nothing because the tab on the pot here broke off the last time I fixed it, so I got a separate power switch wired up. But I don't like that tuning knob squeaks. It just needs to be lubed or something, man.
Could really be a big time factor. A big time factor in the NFC. Because when you look over at the AFC, we know what the
football, I guess. Down here in the hole where I live, I only pick up a couple of AM stations real good, one of which is like a mile up the road, which is probably blanketing out the rest of them. So there's that. But anyway, let's go back. Let's wait till change to warm up. Let's go to band 2 again. I doubt we'll get anything. Let me see about touching the antenna leads here. Maybe I can get something going. Thought I heard something there for a minute. All I can hear is that knob squeaking. Yeah, there's nothing there. Band 3. Got my windows open, so my allergies are already hitting me. See, that's... Five megahertz is nothing. Oop, something just changed there. See, there's 7. I can't pick up anything. BFO. Honestly, don't know if that works or not. I'd have to be able to pick up a signal to find out. So right now it's just running an AM. There's WWV. Can't find it. Well, let's try 4th band. It's dead. Listen to that. Nothing but silence. Oh, listen to that knob. Yeah. But I promise you it did work if when I had an antenna hooked up to it. Oh, squeal, squeal, squeal. I just realized I'm dropping frames all over the place. Give me a second to try to work this out. I test something else too. I got my phone, this old iPhone 6 set up for camera, so I should be able to go like that and turn it on. Yes, there we go. Sweet. Using droidcam.app. Yeah, maybe if this works well, I might spring for it, but cool, that works. I don't think I'm dropping any more frames now. I think I turned it down. It was set obnoxiously high for some reason, and I don't know why. But anyway, okay, stop dropping frames. Yeah, I think so. All right, anyway, it's sitting here. It's fully warmed up. I'm not getting shocked. That was before I restarted. Disclaimer, these Hallicrafters, these like this, they have the potential to shock you if they're rubber internal insulators on the other side of these that separate the chassis from the metal body. And if those go bad, guess what? You got line voltage on the case and the knobs and the screws and everything else, and like the phone jack. Yeah, you could get zapped real easy. So this is not something that you just pick up in an afternoon working on these. You kind of got to go through your motions. I remember this one being good, so I didn't open it up first. Like I said, without a antenna on it, I wonder if I've got, no, of course I don't have a piece of wire I could do that with right now. So there's not a lot I'm going to do with this one. When I get all of them done, I'll set them all up and I'll plug an antenna in back and forth to see what I can find. I know the AM works. It should work for the rest of it then. Got your BFO. That is for, this won't do sideband, I don't think, unless this enables it. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of reading on that because I'm not too up to speed on what the BFO can do. I know for CW, which I'm not gonna be able to find any. Why couldn't I find anything about 14 megahertz? I'm kind of surprised by that. You'd think there'd be something that would get picked up, right? That's the knob. That's not the speaker. Okay, that's the speaker. But yeah, there's 14. Maybe this isn't working because there's good old 20-meter amateur band, and I can't find anything there. Huh. Yeah. We'll have to do some rigorous testing on this one, but this is the one I worked on before, so this is the one I'm going to just, okay, it's lighting up, it's making sound. I got AM reception on it. We'll set it aside, and when we go to test a lot of them, we'll test it. So let's turn this one back off, switch on the back, turn that off. Let me go get number 2. Now the rest of these I have not been in at all, so we're going to take it slow. Oh. Yeah, the rest of these, the second S120 I have not been in. So, I mean, just to look at it, it looks fine. Well, except for we got a crack in the glass right there. I think. Yeah, there's a crack in the glass on the other side of it. I can't feel it on this side, but it's there. Not perfect condition, but cord. It's stiff, but it looks like it's intact, so it should work. You know, this is the other problem with these old radios like this, is the connections aren't polarized. So that's yet another way that this thing could zap you. If it's set up wrong and you plug it in unpolarized, then the hot side is, there's like, yeah, double whammy going on there. So got to be careful. Okay. Actually, I'm going to dust those off right quick. And I don't know where my sandpaper is. Hold on a second. There we go. Just to make sure we're getting a good connection out of it. Because those are fairly corroded and, you know. Alright, so let's plug that in, turn the voltage down. See, this is where the old Sencor comes in real handy. Let's turn that back on. Right there. Sweet. Now I'm still dropping frames. What the heck, man? I don't know what to do. Anyway. Turn the voltage down. Turn the radio on. Okay, turn the BFO off. Band to there. Band spread to 100. Oh, hey now. Get that lined up in the camera a little better there. There we go. Band spread to 100. Now, okay, now it's time to explain the band spread dial. I think most of these Hallicrafters have that. So what that is, let me turn this camera back off again. So what that is, oh, especially you get into some of these ranges here, like, oh, 14 megahertz, you know, 20 meter band, right? It goes 14 to 15 in the span of, you know, a little half an inch on the dial. What you can do is take this band spread, and it effectively takes wherever you have the main dial and widens that out. So you can dial that up, turn that, and kind of go back through on a much finer scale. But when you're just tuning to like 5.0 megahertz for WWV or something, you'd have that all the way at 100. Just how it is. So anyway, we got this turned down. Turn this camera back on. Now what this will show us is we got, why did that just, it just disappeared? Hello. Cannot add camera's input. Try and then it just went. Okay, yeah, sure, whatever. Now, don't do this to me. What is it doing? Anyway, what I was saying, switch this to amperage output, and then we turn it on. Now the radio's on. Okay, we got a little bit of volume. It's on band 1. It's on receive. It's not drawing any power, as you can see. Now, if this thing, I better watch where I'm putting my hands, just talking about the insulators and stuff. If we turn this up, we should not see that thing just immediately peg out. If it does, then we got a short. or it does absolutely nothing. And usually you won't start seeing or hearing anything until, oh, there we got lamps, so something's working there. Okay, and that's at about down here, come on camera, focus, at about 80 volts, which is about when most tube radios kick in, right? I got this, there we go. But anyway, about 80 volts is when that kick usually starts kicking in, right? Ooh, that, yeah, I gotta watch where I'm putting my hands here. I don't like what I'm feeling. I don't know why I can't get that to focus either. There she goes. Turn that up, put it back on amps though. Okay, we're not drawing anything though, is it? Yeah, okay, well that's actually good. That means we got a project. All right. So we have, all right, let me just turn this off. Let's turn that off, turn that back down. Turn this off. Wah. All right. Yeah. So, circuit. So what we got here, right? This is a, I'm gonna have to change this camera back because this way it's on the wrong side of the camera and it's hard to get to. You see right here, here's your power connector. I mean, look at that. That side just goes straight to ground, right? That switch. But here's your string. I mean, this is, yeah, these are cheap radios. 4 tubes, right? Series string. There's your lamps. So we've got series through the tubes. If the lamps didn't light, we'd know we have a series, open, you know, string on the tube. But nothing else is working. So I guess we open it up. Where do we start? If I remember right, these are pretty simple to take apart. Let me zoom back out if I can. Wrong way, genius. Okay, and let's get to work. I did unplug that, right? Did not unplug that. Always unplug it, always. And of course it's a flathead screwdriver. Of course it is. 1950s for the win. Let me double check here, because I think I have to take the feet off, correct? Yes, and then that whole mess should just slide out the back, I think. Been a while since I did this. Ooh. Turned on, we have no output, we have no power draw, but we have lamps. So there should have been some power draw, but not very much. Ah, come on. Now, memory serves. Yep, sweet. Do this, though. Yeah, that's right. I don't need to do that. The whole thing. Oh, this is like virgin too. I love it. There's your 4 little tubes. Big old cap, which very well could be the problem. Like I said, there's not much here. I mean, at least on the top, right? Capacitor for your main tuning and your band spread, right? That's band spread, so that's this one. You can see as I turn that dial, that moves, and there's your main one right there. Beauty. Okay. The speaker's intact. That's always a good thing. I don't have to repair that. You got a crummy little AM. See, and that's why on the other one, like I said, without having a wire hooked up to it, I'm probably not going to pick up anything. Well, let's flip it over and see what jumps out at us. Oh, hey. Okay. Ooh, careful. Don't put a hole. Did I just put a hole in the speaker? No, I don't think I did. It might have cracked it slightly, but yeah. Zoom in. What do we got here? Huh. Black cat. I wonder if somebody's been in here, because there's an old Bumblebee cap. There's one of these. So I think somebody, these, I don't know. But this is what I'm talking about, is these little insulators here. I want to say there should be some rubber here, and not just these plastic doodads. There should be an actual rubber insulator. Where'd the case go? Did they stick in the case maybe? No. I mean, these are adequate, I guess, but I would like to see more of that. Yeah, really. So, yeah. And there's, yeah, see, there's your power switch. That was what just, and good luck finding that, you know, anywhere. Let me give this a once over. Pardon my head getting in the way, but I'm kind of getting up close here. Looking for anything obvious burnt up or blown out or whatever. Don't really see nothing, so cool. That's bent up for, huh? Well, that's just the standby that goes to nothing. See, I'm surprised that doesn't like just get shunted to ground. What do I know? But anyway, yeah. I don't really see anything wrong with this. There's a schematic head full test points. Let me get a highlighter out here. Ooh, a nice pink highlighter. And if I can find them, maybe we can do some measuring and see what we're supposed to get here. Okay, there's one. Of course it doesn't work. Stand by. 120 volt there, 110 volt there, 130 volt there. Yeah, this marker's trash. Let's try another one. Blue this time, why not, right? 130 volt, 120 volt, 110. Oh, you guys cannot see. So usually, yep, there's one 90 volt, another 110 volt, 68 volts, 110 volts, 110 volts. Yeah, where else? Come on. There's got to be a couple more test points here, yeah? Maybe not. Okay, well, that's fine. I don't see him. Okay. And obviously there should be, you know, 120 volts across the mains. Yeah, alright, so I don't see anything here, so... Oh, yeah, okay. Those are the capacitor values, not the test point voltage. Same with that. But here's one, 6.4 volts. And I'm thinking maybe that 5.2 is a voltage? Maybe? I guess we'll find out. 0.75 volts. And there's a minus 7 volt point right there. Now, if I'm looking at this, so another thing I hate about these is you get a diagram that looks like this, right? Doesn't look anything like what you see here. And that's a problem. So, I guess maybe I should have printed the other page. That actually said that. Cripes. Which one of these is which? What are you? This tube here. Well, these are like original Hallicrafters tubes. 50C5. Okay, that's our output. Should we go back in the same way? I mean, I guess I could hook it back up and see what lights up here. This guy here, it's also an original Hallicrafters. 12AV. Okay, 12AV6 is, that's our first audio. And our AVC, which the AV makes that easy to remember, right? Back in the damn plug. What's wrong with you? There it goes. Another, this thing is virgin, isn't it? Another Hallicrafters tube. This is the 12. You got to be really careful with these two because you could very easily remove the markings. 12BA6. That's the IF amplifier. So then that means this is our converter. Oops, shield came off. And that's also Hallicrafters branded tube. Look at that. This thing is, yeah, awesome. And oh, there it is, 12BE6. 12BE6 converter. Yep. All right, cool. So, now how the frick does that go back in there then? Okay, like that. And then like this, right? Get the tube down in there like that. Okay. So what we got here is then this is going to be flipped. This is where it gets confusing, and I've messed things up like this so many times. So many times. It's not saying how many people are on. That's interesting. Usually it does. Usually it's a big fat 0, but you know, whatever. So anyway, so then it's going to be backwards. We know. Hold on a second. Did I just mix this up? No, that was our output tube. And then so it's flipped over. You can also tell if you follow from the antenna, you're going to have your IF, da-da-da. So yeah, it's like that. So let's get our meter. Volts DC, because it should be DC coming out of the rectification stage. I think. Because there is a diode there. Let me see if I can find that little booger. It's probably a selenium, so it should be really easy to spot if it is. Do, and of course I can't. Right. Where are you, diode? Well, let's see here. We got power supply here, goes to our cap can here. So this is the other fun part too, is trying to figure out actually where the test points actually are. Because it's not always easy to see. I don't have it plugged in and I don't have it turned on. So let's do that. Let's see. This one was headphones. That's the BFO, it's off. This one was what? That was the band switch. That's all the way to AM. And I don't remember which one was the main tuning dial. Okay, the one on the right is the main tuning dial. Okay. So let's power this back on, crank it up again, turn it on, turn it up a little so we can hear if anything happens. Yeah, I still got no power draw. Well, I say no power draw. There is slight, but that's probably just because of those lamps. Anyway, yeah, let's see what we can find here. Try not to touch that because reasons and shit. Always good practice to keep one hand out of the radio so you don't accidentally put high voltage across your chest, which is usually a really bad idea. Okay. Oh, wait. I'm turning this off right now because I just spotted something that I don't like. Remember me saying, let me turn this on again so I don't have to try to mess with this. Where'd it go? There it is. Droid cam. Fire away. I just noticed this. Yeah, that's not cool. So I have to address that first. We got wide open mains conductors right there at the power plugs. So yeah, let's fix that. What I'll do is I'll pull this, I'll disconnect this, pull it out, And this was what broke on the other one, was when I did this. Soldering iron. Grumble, grumble, get over here. Get that puppy nice and clean. All right. How about I unplug it, turn the voltage off. Good. Done. Okay. Power cord goes all the way to this. The switch. Both sides do. So that's bloody interesting. We'll see if we can do it without any flux first. If it don't go, then this stuff's nasty too. So I'm going to turn the fan on. More noise for you to enjoy. Yeah, let's flux that up, because I'm pretty sure that's how I broke the other one too, was pulling hard against that. Oh, that's got a long wrap on that. There we go. There's one side. And now this side. Come on. What am I doing wrong here? Careful I don't break anything, as I am prone to do when doing this, so you know. I guess I gotta pull this wire off the same post first. Yeah, maybe. Okay. Ah! Cannot see. Oh, there's a third wire on there too. Oh, that this is wrapped around. Love it. You get old, you can't see up close. It sucks. And I don't like it. Can I get that one to just pull down out of the way? Maybe? Ooh. Okay. And then this big mamma jamma. Oh, is it coming around from that side though? Yes. Ooh. That was close. How about I put those back on? I think I just about splashed a solder into my eye. Yeah, I'd really rather not do that if I could help it. Okay, come on, little wire, come off of there. Okay. Alright. Okay. That's clear. Now we gotta fish this all the way through, and it's all stiff and hard and nasty. Of course it is. All of these wires are. At least they're intact and they're not rotting away. These radios are laid enough where the rubber was a whole lot better. Yeah, all those wires got to go to that point. Okay. Fish this out underneath. Oh, come on. There we go. No, it's getting hung up on everything. Come on. I mean, I could have just cut it out. I guess that would have been adequate, right? Oh, and that's one of these silly grommets. These things are so terrible. They're effective, but they're a pain in the ass. Pardon my French. Ah. Blimey. come on. Get that depressed. It should push through, right? If I remember how these things work. There we go. Okay, let's just take that off of there if it'll let us. Brilliant. Hopefully you can see that in the corner there. Comes in off in 2 pieces like that. And then this cable should just pull through the rest of the way. Brilliant. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take and cut this thing down. Cutters, cutters, cutters. Where are my cutters? Well, I need those anyway, so we'll just hit it with that and cut it off right there. Split it, strip it into shape. When a wire comes along, you must strip it. You must strip it. Okay, back. I'm gonna change this cord eventually because, like I said, it is hard as a rock and could very easily crack again, so it does need to be changed, but for now I'm just gonna run it through the hole. And another thing I need to do is hook those 2 back up before I go crazy here. Let's see here. Can I just tweak one in there? We can put both of those in there and then just wrap that end around it. That would be the ideal option. Well, ideal, but you know. Let's see if I can get some of that clunky solder off of that. Can my solder sucker here. Let's see. Ew, that's gross. Sorry. All right, perfect. And now we can put both of those wires through the little hole and wrap them up. There's a cat around my ankles. I don't know which one it is. He's probably going to try to jump in my lap. Oh man, that's got to come around to that? That's like impossible. Cripes, how did that work? Huh. Ew, there's like sticky. What the hell is that? Huh. I don't know what that is. Sticky goo on there from something or other. I wonder if that's from this big electrolytic can that's directly above this switch. Yeah. Alright, so there's both of those. We'll wrap those up, crimp them. Now, our power wire we're just going to set on top of here for now. And wrap it around this way. No, not that way. This way, please. There we go. And then we'll put a big old ugly blob of solder on there. Speaking of ugly blobs of solder, there's one on that lug that I got to get off of there. Ah! Crikey. Hey now. Oh, now my solder sucker's gonna give up. Okay, cool. Please eat the solder. Please, 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 please. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, okay. Now we got a hole in the lug. Okay. Well, yeah, you can't see what I'm doing. Hell, I can't even see what I'm doing, so there's that. Okay, this is the part where it broke off last time, was me trying to straighten it ever so slightly. Okay, good. It didn't break. Yay. Ah! Wrap that around that, and then re-wrap that around that. Since it didn't want to go the first time. All right, now solder this back on. It may have worked fine, but if there's exposed conductors on the power cord, I'm not taking any chances with it. Neither should you. Once you start using flux, you really never go back. Come on, give me a nice solid connection there. Had a little tug. Let's give those a little tug. Yeah, okay, that's cool. Now, let's try this again, right? Actually, what we need to do first, we need to do this smartly. Instead of taking our probes and just poking them in there, we need to take these out. And of course I don't have them handy, do I? My little clippy probes. Yes, I know, meter, I know. We'll get to it. Find my little clip probes because that's what I need right here. Oh, come on. I had these just the other day. And of course, then I put them away, and now I can't find it again. That's not it. That's not it. Those are for, well, those would work. That's the same thing I'm looking at. Never mind. Alright, where are my clips? Man, just when you think you get everything ready for a stream, right? Then you realize, oh crap, I don't have X. I don't have Y and Z either, and then, you know, everything just, Wait a second. Oh, it's like that. Yeah, it's like that. Here's my black one. I thought I just saw. I did not. Okay. Anyway. That's what we do. We got a black one and a red one. Plug these back in. Common. Right, okay. Let's take the ground one, the black one, and connect it there. That should be where we measure that from. And we'll take that one, connect it to our probe, and connect that to what we want to measure with the power off, and then we turn it on, and then we look with our hands nowhere near the inside of the radio, just in case. All right, so now let's start at the power supply end of things. So we got, okay, there should be a diode, which I still am not sure what it is I'm looking for. The packages are like, I'll bet it's that thing right there. 33 amp fuse resist. Yeah, 33.5 ohm, not amp. 5 watt, 33. Yep, that's the resistor right there. So that goofy little thing down here must be the diode. Neat. Okay. Huh. Yeah, neat. Cool. So then the other end of that resistor right here is our first point right here, and that should read 130 volts. Voltage measurement made between indicated point and B minus. Okay, B minus is not the chassis. This is a series set, remember. I am not doing this properly. Oh, nuts. B minus comes off of... Dang it. Okay, the other side of the plug then. Yeah? Because the diode's basically acting as a rectifier. So our black one needs to go on to... Oh, balls. Let's see here. It's going to go on wherever this glow bar resistor, which is probably... Yeah, right. Crap. Well, let's see here. There's our diode, so it'll be on the other end of the diode, not this end of the diode. That's simple enough, because here's our 0.022 from the circuit right here. Right, okay. So this side of the diode and this side of that resistor right there should be what we want to measure, yeah? I think. I hope. If there's smoke, we know we're wrong, you know, I mean. Alright, turn that on. Turn this on. Boy, that's loose. I don't like that at all. Wow. Man, that's loose. Holy cow. You can see that, how just sloppy that volume pot is. I don't know if there's anything there or not. I mean, what the hell? That, I don't remember that feeling like that. I mean, I guess it did, but that's not good. Anyway, power on. You can see the voltage. Turn you up. Huh. It's going the opposite direction. Is it supposed to be negative? No. Well, that's probably not good. I mean, if it goes to negative 130, I guess that's fine. It's kind of all over the place, but it's not rising. Just turned on, right? Yeah, do we have lights? Hold on. Yep, we have lamps. I can see it. Okay, you can see it right about there. There's the lamp is on, so we have connection to ground anyway, because that's completing that circuit. So the lamps are lit. Wonder if that capacitor right here is gone, shorted, which is doing something bad. But yeah, fuse resistor. That's interesting that that's a fuse resistor. Through here, what's a power resistor? I guess if it burns up and goes open, no harm, no foul, right? That could be because, like I was saying, if that electrolytic is shorted, that's probably exactly what's going on. Okay, power off. Voltage go back to, okay, all right. Yeah, power's off. So I should have checked this first. Oh, wait, I didn't have the other end of this one on. Let's try that again. And this time do it properly instead of like a dumbass. Oh boy, okay, one there. And then this probe goes here. On the other side of there to there. Correct? Yes. No. Yes. Because there's that 33 ohm power resistor. Right. Okay. Now let's try this again. It's on. We have negative 105. Okay, so maybe I got it backwards. It's possible. But okay, there's about 130. Yeah, okay, so that one's cool. Yeah, helps if you got all your connections made properly. It really does. I can't tell if anybody's on the stream or not. So if you're there, say hi. I may or may not see it. If I don't see it and I don't reply, don't take it personally. It's because I'm focusing here. Oh, that was cool. We still have one output. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Why did it take so long? I guess maybe with the tubes warming up, maybe? Possibly. That down. Turn that down some more. I'm trying to keep my hand. Ooh, no, that's just hum because the second I turn that on, let's see if anything happens at all, though. No. Yeah, we got shorted capacitors here. Okay, well, that's an improvement. We're getting something out of it, and we know we're getting that 130 volts. No, we're not. Why? Why did it go away? Interesting. Okay. Anyway. What I was going to do before that happened was take the clips off and measure this capacitor for shorts. So, let's do that. Power's off. Probes. Continuity. Here, this whole block right here, if you look under, I know I should have this on graphics or something, right? This whole section right here, this 1, 2, 3 is all that big orange can right here. So you've got a red and 2 yellows and a black. Let's figure out where those terminate, and then we can measure between those. And where's that black one actually going to? From there to there to there to this tube, yeah? Really? Yeah, it's going to change. That's going to ground. So yeah, that's right. Okay. So that point there to this point here. Oh yeah. Right? What the hell? Get in there. Yeah. That's bizarre. Come on. Oh, bloody hell. I can see it right there. What is going on there? That's bizarre. It'll sort of ping out and then go away again. What the heck? Okay. Okay, so why am I getting that little chirp and then nothing else when I do that? Am I looking at the right wire? Oh, its allergies are already hitting me. I love it. Yes, it's that wire. Goes around to that, so that should be that point. And then this. Oh, there it is right here. See, what the hell? How am I getting a little chirp and then nothing else? Yeah. That's weird. Let me take these tubes out. Maybe there's something in the tube is connecting. It's making a little chirp and then it immediately disappears again. So I don't know what that's about. That's this tube. It's warm anyway. I mean, we were getting outputs, so yeah, that makes sense. Okay, try not to put my finger through the speaker because it's usually bad. Try not to put the whole chassis down on top of the tube either. Okay, anyway. Am I still streaming here? Yeah, good. Good. Okay. Continuity, working great. If we go from that pin, see, look, what the heck is that? It like beep, and then that is so bizarre. That tells me that capacitor is indeed bad. Let's see what the yellow sections look like. Also the same point. There, it's doing exactly the same thing. Where's the other one go to? That one. That one doesn't do anything, but both of those do that little chirp. Yeah. There's your 33 ohm resistor. That's clean. Okay. What's the diode? Does it measure like a conventional diode? What do we get here? There's one side, nothing. There's another side, nothing. But this isn't a conventional diode. It's something like a tiny, I don't know if that was actually valid measurement for that or not, to be honest. I should have done more homework before I started this. But anyway, I am betting that this capacitor is bad, so I'm gonna have to remove it. Which is not going to be simple because, of course, it's riveted in. But I can remove it from this circuit and leave it sitting in there. If you'll excuse me for 1 second, I need to go deal with my allergies, and I will be right back. Let me mute the audio and remove my lovely face here for a second. Taking a short break. I'll be right back. All right, and we're back. So yeah, trying to figure out if this cap is shorted, and probably is. I should just, as a matter of fact, remove it. Which means we have to replace it with a 60 and 240s. Now I do have, because I did take inventory. If I can get them back out of here. there's my 40s. Correct? Yep. And I don't have a 60, but I got 68, which is close enough for this, I think. So the problem then becomes, how do I want to do this? Do I want to just let them float around in here, or do I want to try to mount it somewhere else? I don't really, do I even have any terminals left? I'll bet I don't have any terminals left. I mean, where's my stupid terminals? If I can't even find them, you know, yeah. All right, where are they? Using the terminal strips. There we go. Okay. So I will need, except it's not going to chassis ground, is it? So that's got to have one of these little goobers, because there's the 4 wires. Yeah. Well, question is, where would it go that wouldn't be in the way? Boy. What's the matter, Ishii? You want to be famous? Come on. There's Ishii. Say hi, Ishii. Ishii, why are your paws all wet? I probably don't want to know, do I? No, I don't. Get away from me. I don't want to know why you're all wet. I really don't. Could be water. We're still having litter box training, so it's probably not. Yeah, that's nice. That was Ishii. He's like 4 months old. God, actually, he's almost 5 months old. God, really? Man. Now, where was I? Trying to figure out where I can put this. There's a terminal strip right there, but that doesn't help me, does it? Yeah, I may just have to have these float around. Well, hold on a second. The speaker mount might work. Oh, snap. Except I can't because that's connected to... Well, no, just that lug is. Okay, so if I put that on there, that would work, and then the caps could just float around out here, right? I don't see why not. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, first of all, find a little pair of my little cutters over here by the printer. Let's cut these wires off. Make sure I have the correct one. That's always important. While we're doing this, we're going to change out this 022 capacitor since it's kind of in the way. Oh, I wish these allergies would go away, making my entire face itch, and I hate it. All right. So right there is our red wire. Snippety. What we're going to do, I'm going to take that nut off of the speaker mount. Maybe. Come on, you can do it. Let's go. Yeah. Did I mention he's kind of noisy too? I don't know if you can hear him. He's over there crying about something. I'm gonna put this strip on there. Maybe. Yeah, about like so. Put the nut back on. Nah, come on. Behave yourself. Ah, I just lost it down inside of there. Nuts. Where'd it go? Ah, there it is. Okay. That's what happened. Okay. That, you can't see what I'm doing, but oh, Lord have mercy. My nose is about to get cut off of my face. I love it. Springtime. Plus, working in these old radios don't help because they're full of dust and God knows what, right? DDT, asbestos, what else? Get on there. You came off of there. There we go. Okay. And then I just realized I cut the wire off the wrong side. So I got to do that. I wanted to cut it off at the capacitor, not at the tie point. So we'll cut that off and pull it out since it's out. I gotta go see what my dumbass cat's just knocked over. Stand by. I have no idea what they just knocked over. I don't know. They're being idiots. Alright, where was I? This is a story of my life. I get into something and I get interrupted and then I get lost. Alright, wire has got to come out. Oh, I was measuring the wrong place. Oh, that's cute. So what wire did I just cut then? Oh, that's neat. I just cut the wrong wire. Oh, that was the... no wonder. Anyway, that's got to get tied back up now. Let me repair that right quick, because I'm an idiot. Let's see here. This little stub that I just cut off has to come off. That's pretty good. Yeah, I know, meter. Deal with it. Yeah, I know. Sorry, that was loud. Well, I'm gonna have to look up how to read these stupid bumblebee caps too, I guess. Because that's got to come off of there as well. Alright now. Well, anyway. Just making a right mess out of this thing. Yeah, okay, meter. God, I wish there was a way I could turn that off. God, the girls tied this one up real good, let me tell you. And I don't say that in a bad way. Yeah, we don't need pieces of wire floating around in here either. Come on. Because that's usually who was building these in the factory was women. Just how it was. Not much I can say about that, really. I mean, you know, it is what it is. Was, I guess. Nothing wrong with it. Okay, so that... God, I can't believe I cut the wrong damn wire. Jeez. The hell was I thinking? Ow! I really hate to solder this back up, but... because I got to take those caps off of there eventually anyway, but I'm kind of wanting to just do this and get it on there. So let's tack it on a different spot so that when I do come back to it, I don't have to take it back off again. Maybe. Come on. Let's get a nice little hook on there. Like so. To that. Okay, now let's drop a little dab of solder on that. And that, wait a minute. Oh shit, did I just put it on the wrong one? I think I did. Oh god, am I that fucking stupid? Sorry about my language. God, what did I do? No, that's where that was. Yeah, that's where that was going, was right there. Pretty sure. Wait, hold on. Let me check my drawing. I think I just goofed up. Because, let's see here. Red wire coming off of that goes to that yellow tie point, which is right there. Okay, that's right. We got it. We got it in the right spot. Okay. Come on, soak that heat up. That'll do. Now then, what I need to do is take the other end of this red wire that I cut off of the correct wire now. Out. Come on. And power supply, I'm not too worried about where it's routed. If it's in an RF section, IF section, sometimes you get these weird capacitors. They call them gimmicks, right? Because they're wired a certain way, like in a certain... God, that one's got that sticky crap all over it, too. I think this cap leaked. is what I think. And then we're going to tie that to here. Let me get that nice and tight first, though, apparently. One foot in front of the other. Not all at the same time. Okay. I cannot get in there to tighten that up. No. Why can't I get in there to tighten that up? There we go. Is that good enough? No. Don't I have a pair of bent nose pliers here somewhere? Pretty sure I do. Yeah, there we go. That's the ticket. Yeah. Okay. Turn that that way and tighten that down again. And give her one more good crank. Come on. Okay. All right. Let's take this red wire and we'll hook it onto that underneath the little foot here that you can't see, but it's there, trust me. Now, black wire, have I cut yet? I have not. Okay, let's cut that one. When I do this, no, I just have to cut, yeah, dummy, what am I thinking? Cutting it off the cap, I put it from the cap to that and it'll be fine. I don't know why I was thinking it would have to get jumpered somewhere else. Yeah, I'm not sure. That's not capacitor. That's this rubber on these wires. Oh God, that's gross. Just decay, I guess. But as long as they're intact and not rotted away, I don't care. Oh God. Yeah, that is just sticky. Yuck. And we'll put that back under. Maybe back under. Come on, there we go. And go to this point. Okay, now I'm gonna have to do the same with these yellow wires, one at a time. That one does go to that one that I cut. Oh boy, yeah. I can't get to it. Way down in there. Ew. Oh yeah, these wires are just stick. Oh, it's gross sticky. It's like glue. Yuck. And it's this, it's almost like I live in a legal state, so I can say this. It's almost like freaking, like your bong resin, man. I mean, it's like, oh, it's like the same consistency and everything. It's nasty. God. There's that leg. Ugh, nasty. I mean, look at this. Oh, that's what it reminds me of. Oh. And that one is cut there and drug out to my terminal. Come on, baby. You know you want to do it. Oh, God, it's like sticking to everything else in here. Ah, nasty. Come on. Just like that. Yeah, come on. Okay. Oh, God, that's... I gotta, like, clean my hands off with alcohol now. Oh, gross. If I should be wearing gloves or something. Ah. Ah. Yuck. Boy, that's not even taking it off. What the... Oh. Yuck. Yeah, most of it. Okay. Wow, allergies. One minute. And this is Evie. If you can see Evie. Here's Evie. Say hi, Evie. Camera's over there. Hi, Evie. That's Evie. She's a mommy cat. Yeah. What do you want, baby? Go bother somebody else for right now. I'll mess with you later, I promise. Alright, we have our wires rerouted from the capacitor. That is most probably bad. Now, I need my sleeving, which of course now I don't know where it is. There it is, right there. Because what we are going to do is take the 60 and the 240s and hopefully find some place where they can fit in here. I don't know, that's a tough one, isn't it? Yeah. Because we're gonna have, yeah, it's all gotta fit underneath that. Boy, this is gonna be interesting, isn't it? Will that crap just push down in there if I don't touch anything else? Yeah, it kind of will. So the 60 was the red. Okay, we'll start there. Sleeve the negative side, the sleeving that I just found and then just lost. Actually, I'm going to sleeve both sides just to be paranoid. Last thing you want is that shorting out against something and causing a big problem. So we're going to take and put some hooks in that. And then this big fat bastard is going to have to go underneath the whole thing. It looks like it'll go in there. Probably. Maybe if I go from this side. Yeah. And that can sit down there. Connect the negative side to the black post. pinch it off. And then connect the other side to the red post. Yeah, get on there. You know you want to do it. Please. There we go. Okay. Get that tucked in there nice and tight. Preferably not bending the leads at a terrible angle where they're going to get broke. Okay, that one's good. And do the same thing with these 40s. And these, hopefully, make sure I get the black. I forgot to make a hook in them. Can sit out on top of here, probably, maybe. Like this. You know, is it going to be the most beautiful repair job in the world? Absolutely not. Is it going to work? I hope so. Oh, man. Did that... The freaking lug just came out of the damn terminal strip. I don't believe this shit. What the... What kind of cheap-ass crap did I buy here? Anyway, good lord. Are you kidding me? What? It did. It just came out of the damn terminal strip. I don't believe this shit. I wasn't even pulling on it, and it just popped out of there. What in the... Believe this crap? I don't. Whatever. Let's see. Hassle. And it won't go back up in the damn hole. Okay, that's neat. Well, and I put that on the wrong post to boot, so yay for that. That would have been ugly. Oh, and then that... Did that lug come out too? Are you kidding me? That one... This terminal strip is trash. Why is this terminal strip just complete garbage? The lugs just fell out of it. What? Had two lugs, just one after there, just fell out of this terminal strip. Oh man, now I'm pissed. So now I gotta undo all this and put a new strip in here. Christ's sake. I really screwed this up. I cut the wrong ends of the wires again. Yeah, is anybody watching this? I'm glad nobody's watching this. Good, okay. Things that never happened for $50. Okay, so yeah, let's leave this. Now I gotta figure out where those go and do exactly the same thing I did with that red wire. Find a terminal strip that isn't complete trash. I don't believe I just did that. Why would I do that? I don't know. But like I said, things that didn't happen. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Ron. I just saw that. So yeah, the yellow wires, I should have cut them off at this end. Can I fix this? Yeah, the lugs just fell out of it. I don't even. Let's see here. Where did they go? That's the next question. I don't even know where the lugs went. Okay, that one's right here. How did that even just fall out? Oh, that's okay, there it went back in. Can I crimp that back over, or however the heck this is supposed to go? I don't know. I don't know. Well, maybe. I don't believe it. Okay, maybe I can like throw a lump of solder on there or something. Yeah, this is gonna be off camera. Sorry, everyone. Maybe. Did that work? Well, ouch, it's hot. Don't do that. Ow. I mean, it's loose, but it's not going anywhere. Find the other one here. Where did you go? Oh, it is still attached to the red wire. Okay, it's hiding out. Ah, it's still warm. Okay. Yeah, this is ridiculous. I can't believe they just fell out of there. Let me have my other helping hands here. What is that? Let's see here. There we go. Oops. It went right through there and fell out the other side. That's neat. Where'd it go? Ah, okay, it's cool. Did that fix it? No, of course not. Oh, it's not pinching it down proper. Boy, this turned into a cluster, didn't it? Yeah, how can I get that to work? Let's see. It keeps pulling it through the... Yeah, okay. Ooh, snapped that everywhere, didn't it? Let me try a little different route here. That's neat. Got poltergeists going on now. Awesome. A little chunk of wire here. Yeah, don't try that at home. Yeah. Through there and tie that off like that. We'll kind of make that piece of wire hold that together, maybe. Come on. Better? Not really. But it's not going to fall out. So maybe it's okay. I don't know. No, because now it wants to fall over into the next lug over. All right, come on. Ah. There we go. That might just work. And I'm going to do that to the rest of these, just to be sure they don't fall out. And now the cats are getting in something else. That's great. Well, I'm on. Well, whenever you're ready. There we go. Okay. Let me do the same to the mounting lug too, in case the whole thing's gonna fall off. Got to remember that this is not a chassis ground set, because I keep thinking it is. All right. Now, are the... Yeah, it's hot. But that's the only hot one. Those aren't going anywhere now. Okay, let's reconnect that booger on there, and no, because then I won't be able to get to the nut, so I can't do that. Okay, I was gonna say I'll attach all the caps first and then put it on there, but then I wouldn't be able to tighten it down. I feel like I've done this before. I had another one of those strips, but yeah, it would have done the same thing. Probably. Alright, bend that back. Bent nose so I can get in there. Nice and tight. All right, now let's try this again. Starting with the 68, because we knew at least that one was wired correctly. There's my black wire from the B-. There's my negative that goes down here. The whole thing's going down in here to that lug. Pinch that off so it don't fall out again. Along with, oh, come on, that. Falls out again. Awesome. Not the lug, the wire this time. So, and of course it's just like a 1/2 millimeter too short now. There, get in there. Come on. Yeah. Okay, that one's hooked. That one is also hooked. Gotcha. Okay. Now then, we've got to address these wires that I cut off of the wrong place, and I got to put them back into the right place. What I might do is, instead of these gross sticky wires, I'm just going to cut some new ones. And I'll just make them as long as I want. All right. Except now I gotta remember where I cut these off of. One was from that lug down there on that tube. Of course, I probably didn't cut that wire long enough, did I? It'll work. Make a hole in the tube lug. Let's see. I have just the tool for the job. These little guys here, they're real handy for this. Poking holes through the solder on the lugs. Just heat it up and boink. Theoretically, anyway, that's what you do. I should probably have my fan running. Yeah. Yikes. Almost. Come on. You know you want to punch a hole right through that. Let's go. Oh, what? This didn't have a hole. It just wrapped around it. Okay. Oh, wait, wait. What have I done? There we go. That'll work. I can get that in there now. I think. It's always a problem. You twist a wire and then bend it, and all the strands go. Joke's on me. Alright, there's that one. Twists out of my soldering iron wire there. That side, I won't solder that side until I get these caps put in. Alright. And then this wire was hooked to, oh, I want to say, well, it can't be that point. Other side of the 220. So there's the 220, and that goes to there. Okay, it's right where I thought it was. All right. There's just too much stuff connected to that one as it is. Wow. Yeah. See if we can make a little less solder here. God almighty. Make a dent in there already. Gee, a giant lump right there. Well, that's not work. Okay. Like I said, is it gonna look nice? No. But it'll work. He said overconfidently. Alright, now, this 40's on there. Where did my sleeves go? There it is. Yeah, so now I can just connect that up. Okay, negative side to that. Side to... And then I put it on the ground lug anyway. Chassis lug. Where I didn't want it. Okay, boy, is that gonna fit under there? Yeah, barely. It'll work. The other one's gonna have to get engineered better. Let's put it that way. Can go right here probably. Negative side going to that. Put the little hooks in there, please. Okay. And then that'll sit right there. Sweet. Okay. Cut that a little shorter. Well, okay, I'm gonna have to jerry-rig a separate lead for that because it's not long enough to go all the way around. All right, that's cool. We can do that. Yeah. Now, I'm sure I'm doing this the wrong way, but this is just the way I've always done it. Make a hook in both sides here. Ow, baby. Yeah. And then just kind of hook them together. And yeah, I probably should put some shrink wrap on that. Just to be, I don't know, proper? Don't need a piece that large, that's for sure. Have any smaller pieces cut? No. Have any smaller pieces at all? Oh wait. It's the same size. Never mind. Get the old Doc back out here. And well, shrink it. Come on. There we go. Maybe. Mint. It'll do. All the way back around to this slug. Yeah. All right. Now, I can cut these wires off of this cap. That is now just cosmetic. Oh, these wires are so nasty. Oh, man. Alright, let's solder these up now. Hopefully. Nothing else falls out of it. And I'm really not so much concerned with them sticking to the lug as I am the wires get stuck together, so. I don't think this is a good solder joint, but yeah, I'll work on it later. I mean, alright, let me think here for a second. We got negatives all going to the same post like they should. Yep. Positive. Positive. Okay. Alright, that capacitor's replaced. Let's hook our meter back up to those points and see what we get. Yeah. Hope it works. Because we did just have a nice nasty hum, and now we should have something better. Let's see, the point was right after that resistor. That's right. Which is there. Yeah, come on. And 2B minus, which is the other side of that diode right there. I think, if I read this correctly. Like so, I think. Power. Let's turn that back down and do this proper. Oh, let's turn the old droid cam back on. Come on. Yeah, focus. There we go. Alright, this is on. Turn up the power. Well, okay. Got any lamps coming back on yet? I can't tell. I can't be in every position at once here. I'm thinking maybe I did something wrong. Well, why do I have no lamps? This is fun. The lamps aren't coming on now. What did I do? But yet I'm getting... Why did that just go away? Hello. Try that again. No, later. What? Don't need a software update right now, Apple. Thank you. Try this again. All right. So yeah, it's like almost up to full voltage. I don't see no smoke, which is good. But I'm also not seeing lamps. It's on, right? Yeah. So what have I done? Great. Okay. Well, this is fun. What did I do? Apparently I did something wrong. Yeah, right. Okay. So let's see here. The red one was real easy. That was the 60. Right. Black to black to black to that point on that tube, which is the... Oh wait, it's not gonna... Resistor values shown, voltage measurements. Put the tube back in. It's not gonna draw any power without that tube in it, is it? Doofus. And it's a series set, so without that tube, that series is broken. And so there's no lamp. Alright. Get in there without bending all the pins up. I don't need to try to replace these cherry Hallicrafters tubes. Come on. What have I done here? There. Now then. Where were we? Onto that side of the resistor. And then black onto this side of this diode-y looking thing. Oops, that's insulation. That's not the connection. Okay. Like that. Yeah, stay on there. Yeah, come on. There. Now then. Whoops, you guys didn't see any of that. Sorry. That was 100% my fault. Alright, power back on again. Now, do we have... Turn it up. We got no amps, no amps, no amps. No amps, no lamps. Should get some lamp action going on here pretty soon. What's the deal? Well... Oh, yeah. That might make a difference too, huh? Let's try that again. No power, no power. Oh, we got lamp. Okay. That's good. I want to say it's got a little bit more power draw going on than it did before, which is good. Let this warm up. All right. Get rid of this camera now. And yeah, we got 140 volt switch, 132. Okay. And it's dropping as this warms up. Okay. Dropping a little much. It's still humming like a maniac. Okay, well, all right. That's, yeah, that's just flat out hum. There's, okay. Well, it wasn't that one. All right. But it needed to be replaced anyway, so, you know. All right. I guess that wire's not blue, is it? Or it's not black. It's, wait a minute. Hold on. Now I gotta go see what the cat's knocked down again. Stand by. Aye. Now, okay, I have this turned off, right? Oh, that's not a, that's one. Never mind. I saw 165 and I'm like, oh crap, what's going on here? Yeah. Never mind. Right, all right. I just had something in my head right before the cats knocked something down. I had to go see what it was. No big deal. But I totally forgot what it was. That's off. Turn that off. Unplug it. All right. So putting the tube in did nothing. We still have like a short. That's right. Black wire, blue wire. What did I do here? So what did I cut the wrong damn wire off of the no, I didn't, right? So yeah, there's a blue wire apparently coming off of that. That looked black, because it was all skunky. So yeah, awesome. Which one was that? Does not say. Great. So that blue wire went to that. No, where does that go then? That's the black wire, way up inside of there where I couldn't see it. And that says that that's going straight to B minus. Okay. So that one wraps around the back side of there. Oh, that's neat. Okay. So then what the heck was the blue one for? Cool. All right. Anyway, black wire, it's way, way up underneath here where I couldn't see it. Oh, wow. Yeah, okay. This is a 4-section cap. All right, I gotta look at this. What the heck? Why is there 4 sections where it's only using 3 of them? I mean, I guess they did that. 64, 40, 40, and 20. Yeah, okay. 40 at 20, 20 at 25. Oh, that blue one. No, it can't be what that is, because that. Yeah, that's exactly what that is. Is this right here? This blue wire. 20 at 25. That's got to be going through that too. Okay. Yeah, blue. Ha ha ha. Okay. Right. Back to the drawing board. Let's cut that out of there. Snake this back out here. Oh yeah, this is one of these gross sticky wires. Ugh. Ugh, yuck. That is my black wire. And that was a black wire. Well, okay. No, okay, this is a blue wire. Look at this. Okay, yeah. This wire, right? Does that look black to you? It sure looks black to me, but it's not. Yeah, that's a lovely shade of blue underneath all that black grime. Okay. Right. Well, we know what happened there then. Ooh, about lost that lug again. Alright, so there's my blue wire. That one I've got to get hooked into that 2025, which I have a replacement for. Where did I put it? It's here somewhere. 20 microfarad. 25 volts. There it is. Right. So this blue one comes off of that tube, that's the output tube. Yeah, okay. Positive side goes to the tube, negative side goes to the negative. I gotcha. Okay. Your wires aren't all grimy and covered in black goo. And they look black. Nice. I just cut another piece of that sleeve off and it went into the twilight zone. Oh, it's in my hand the whole time. It's right there. Yeah. Such is the way. All right. Now, positive end goes to the tube socket, or more to the point, just this blue wire. Yeah. I'm just going to totally wig out on this and tape it. That's the negative side, genius. Don't do that. And yes, I know I should not just tape it, but now let's do this right, or at least semi-correctly. That way, if it is correct, I don't have to go back and correct it again later. All right. Try to keep that in the frame here. There. Positive side onto that. Yeah. Well, that didn't work. Ooh. I mean, yeah, it did, but it worked too much. There. That's my UPS on my computer. It just started doing that crap like yesterday, and I don't, must be batteries going in it or something. Great. Well, hopefully that doesn't go on for too long. There it goes. Yeah, okay, sure. Whatever. Alright, now heat shrink up. To shrink it down. Maybe. Come on. There's better ways to do this, I know. You know what? to unplug my camera here. That'll do. Stay. Okay. Now then, that wire goes to also goes to the negative now. Okay. And this black wire has to get completely replaced because it's too short. Let's see. Is it black or is it brown? It's black. Okay. See if I can get that out of here peacefully or not. Like so. God, that one's sticky too. I swear, it's just rubber disintegrating. And then that. Is that a loop? No. What am I looking at here? Ah, it didn't take. Okay. That's fun. Where's fuzz coming from all of a sudden? Jeez. Okay, where'd the wire go that I was soldering on there? Came off and went where? Right here, okay. Ooh, that's warm. All right. And there's no guarantee that this is going to fix it either. I'm still going to have to go through and replace all these paper caps, but the electrolytics are an obvious first go-to. That's better. Okay, now is there room for one more wire through that hole? No. Figures. Well, it'll go through that. No, it won't. Okay. There we go. Like I said, it ain't pretty, but neither am I. Now. Okay. We've got the wire in the correct spot now. Let's put that underneath that. Those should all flatten down when I put that back together. Let's see what happens now. Turn that on, plug it in. Voltage down, that's on that. Let's watch the meter. Like so. There's all our connections, there's our meter, it's off, turn it on. Okay. Nothing obvious. Do we have lamps yet? Don't you? I can't tell. Because that's in the way now. I should be able to see the other side though, right? No, I can't. Okay. Lamps are lit. That's good. It took a little while to warm up before, so okay. Ooh, it's drawn just a hair more, isn't it? Wait for that tube to warm up. Okay. Well, now I got nothing. Okay. Didn't take that long for that tube to warm up, did it? Well, this is fun. Oh. There is something there. Nice. That hum is gone. Cool. Let's see, antenna. There we go. I can't see the dial, so I have no idea which direction I'm going here. Turn that off. So, yeah, it's not great, but the hum is gone, and it's basically working. Yeah, that's the end of the dial, isn't it? Oh, yep, okay. This is just like the other one. The tubes warm up, it gets better. It's still got some nasty noise in it, though. That could just be because the case is off. I don't know. Whoop, wrong way. Thought I saw some. Huh.
You talked a little bit about behind the curtain.
Yeah.
I'll hang up and listen to what you said
yeah.
about that QB.
Okay,
What they
so
can do for them.
Well, the one thing they do happened. Both y'all's one of my favorites. Also appreciate the call. Never mind.
Okay. Awesome. All right. Once I get the wires in the right places. So that main electrolytic was toast. Now we got to go back and replace all the rest of these, which I buried a couple in there. I buried that one anyway when I did this, but that's okay. Okay, so let's do this. Let's unplug it, make sure that's turned off. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So that's what? Oh, this one underneath there, and underneath there is 0.022. Where are my 0.022s? There we go. That is 222K, right? 223K. I can never remember. I hate that. I gotta look. I can never remember. Is it 222K or 223K? 223K. 223K has a capacitor, blah, 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 22, blah, blah, blah. Don't give me the AI results because it's half wrong most of the time. Whatever. 223.022. All right. So that little guy gets to go in place of this little guy. What am I looking at? Okay, so this will be fairly easy. All right, good. Awesome. Do 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 do. I feel like you're that old game, you know, Operation here. It's like if you get too close to the side, you're gonna get zapped or something. You know? I'm gonna just cut this out because otherwise I'm gonna have issues here. I can cut it out and then. Ooh, I didn't solder that wire back on there. Wait. No, I didn't. That might be part of why it was all a little rough. Okay, so that wire needs to go on that terminal. And that one needs to go on that terminal. But that capacitor goes on that terminal. Okay. Yeah, there's not that much on there. Let's just unwrap this if I can, maybe. That's usually easier said than done, though. Ah. The ladies did a fine job putting this together, tell you what. Yep, just like that. Okay. Now, trying to get these back in here underneath where they go is often the hard part. Oh, hi, Yoshi. Hang on a second and I'll introduce you, okay? No? Alright. Come on. Yeah, okay. Beautiful. Just like that. And it's not touching anything. Awesome. There, right? Yeah. All right, now this wire needed to get soldered back to the right lug, which is that one, I believe. Yep, that's right. Since I'm pretty sure that's why we had some of that sketchy sounding garbage. Get in here where I'm not going to toast any of these wires, because I hate that. Come on. There we go. Okay. Now, like I was saying, tuck you back under there, put that back down there. Alright, this bumblebee right here. What is it? I can never remember, but I have this to help me. Okay. Here's where you can get this, antiqueradio.org/art/recap13.jpg. If it's still there, I don't know, so I've had this for a while. Oh, let's see here. What am I looking at? Brown, gray, no. Orange? Doesn't make any sense. Where's my parts list? Because that doesn't ring a bell. Let's see. S120. Parts list. Where are you? There you are. Let's see if I can figure out which one this is from where it is. It's connected to that yellow wire. Why is this the only bumblebee in here? I hate these because they're hard to read. Crap. First figure, second figure, number of zeros. Brown, is that purple or is that gray? I can't bloody tell. and orange. So orange is 3. 1/8 though? That doesn't make any sense at all. Unless that got replaced at some point and somebody just threw it in there. Which I guess is possible. But now I gotta figure out which one that actually is. Okay. So that's coming off of this 222 watt. That's this guy right here. And that goes to the yellow wire, and there's a 1K resistor, which is, and I can never remember my resistor codes either. Brown, orange. I wonder if that's brown, orange. Where is it? Thought I just saw it. 1K resistor. There's orange. Brown, black. Where are you? Well, okay. There's our 220. Right to there. That goes the yellow wire, and there should be a 1K resistor going from that to the next yellow wire, which would be that. Brown, black, 10 times 100. So brown, black, red. There it is. Okay, so yeah, that point there to the tube. Yeah. Okay, so what else connects to this point? Is that the one in between the 0.01? Yeah, I think it is. Okay. Well, I'm going to pretend that it is. If it's not, I guess we'll find out. 0.01. Look at, I always loved the difference, you know. Humongous, big old black bumblebee, and then the little bitty yellow one. And then I resoldered that, and I really shouldn't have. Oh well. Do it again, I guess. Try to take this ball of solder off of here completely because of ick. Come on, heat it up. Oh, come on. Yeah. All those fails. What the heck? Solder not coming out of my sucker. There. What the? I don't know. touching anything else, so let's not do that. No. Okay. Ah, come on. Why can't they make a set of these long pliers that have teeth on? They don't grip for anything, but they're incredibly handy for getting down inside of these little tiny spaces, but you can barely grab onto anything with them. There we go. A little bit more slack on that one. There we go. Brilliant. Ooh, what was that? I just lost a piece of insulation or something. Crap. Where was that? Beats the crap out of me. Just covering the... Huh. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, nothing's touching, right? Okay. Excellent. Yep, yeah, it is actually. Not excellent. Okay. That's excellent right there. Okay. Now, is that nice and tight? Si, senor. Okay. Excellent. All right. Next. This guy, just because he's nice and easy to get to. That is... 0.1? Really? Okay, now this one's interesting. If you can see this, but it's, you know, non-polar cap, right? But it's actually got the foil side marked here. A bunch of these do, these black caps do. And honestly, I don't know how to tell the difference on these newer ones. Supposedly you can, but I don't know what it is, what the difference is. I'm pretty sure the outside is this, if you can see that. One side's got a dome on it, and the other side's kind of concave, right? So the outside foil, I'm guessing, is that. I'm probably completely wrong, and that wouldn't be the first time. Won't be the last either. Okay. Ah, come on. Get out of there. Why is this solder all of a sudden not wanting to come out of these suckers? That was a different unit. I don't know. Ah. hate not being able to see close up. I hate it. But nothing you can do about it. So. Ah, yeah. Yeah, this one I'm just gonna dunk out of there like that. Yeah, I like to try to keep the markings visible, but sometimes it doesn't always work out that way. Oh, for crap. Oh, come on. Yep, that'll work. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay. I think that'll work. I should turn this over and make sure it works, or turn it on and make sure it still works before I go any further. Oh, nuts, there's another bumblebee attached. Oh, way down there. Okay, never mind. I should have done that first. Oh well, too late now. Alright, let's turn this off. Let's see about firing it up again. Make sure we haven't screwed it up. Okay, it worked fine. We got lamps. We do not have smoke, which is always good. Once these tubes warm up. This must be an S120 thing, because the other one that I did a long time ago is the same way. It'll sit here and be perfectly silent until these tubes get warm, and then bam, it'll just flip on and then drift finally, you know, into the final. Yeah, I don't get it. Why's it got an echo?
They're sitting there at 3. I think it's very unlikely at this point they would trade out of that position.
That's what's coming across the band.
People were surprised because everybody knew.
That's, man, yeah, nice.
There's someone they were trying to trade. I personally, I disagree with Mike T's point, even though I understand what he's saying about.
That's loud.
This definitely signals they're going quarterback
Awesome.
at 3. I think this is.
Okay. Well, it's still working. Let's keep going. What time is it anyway? Oh wow, it's like pushing 5 o'clock. Awesome. It's taking longer than I thought it would. Yeah. So here's what I'm going to do. I've been going at this for a couple hours. I think I'm going to take a break here. So, try to clean my allergies out of my head, for one. But I'm going to take a break here. I will be back. What's it, almost 5 o'clock? We'll come back here about 6 o'clock Central for a little while, and we'll continue to work on this. How's that sound? So, see everybody, whoever's on here. I can't tell. It used to be a number on here I could see who was on, but you know, I don't know. Thanks for on A5R6. Appreciate you watching for however long you're here. If you're still here, I really appreciate it. I'm gonna take a break, eat some little dinner, come back after dinner, and see if we can get this guy finished up and call it a day. So stand by.